Ladies and gentlemen, today we're reacting to how the Tauren almost went extinct by Platinum WoW. And now, I'm not a big lore guy, so every time I watch these videos, it feels like my mind is getting blown in a way that I just didn't know it could be blown. And it's just, there's some things that I saw in this video that I now can unsee, and my perspective of this race will forever be changed. It's just, how did this happen? I mean, it's just, like, how did this happen? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what other videos you want me to watch in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, Thunder Bluff. I never understood the whole praying side of the Taurens. It's just, it always confused me. Every time I see him, I'm just like, is it the Earth God? I don't even know who. Never mind.
Chieftain, I come to you, seeking knowledge.
Okay. Is it the Earth Mother? That's what I was trying to say. Is it the Earth Mother that they look up to? Is that what they're doing? Because like, all look, you see like the screaming totem pole in the back.
And
like,
what troubles you, young one? I must know the history of the Tauren. Tell me everything, for I must know. Well,
why do I feel like they just did something stupid?
Is not one that can be told. It must be experienced.
Experience, bro. They hitting the pack.
You
gotta hit the pack to experience the spirits, bro. This is crazy.
Whoa, where am I?
But that's that Mogu strain right there.
When Azeroth flourished in its infancy, the Tauren were not Tauren.
What the hell are those? Are those the things that are in Northrend right now?
They were actually a race called the Yaungol. These...
I think that's the thing that trinket. The something's will trinket looks like a skull in it. You turn into one of these things. There's something really close to it because that's why I like the trinket. I think it looks dope.
Similar race of bovine beasts were taught by the demigod Cenarius about how to live in harmony with
I always
nature.
wondered what he did.
And for thousands of years, the Yaungol lived in central Kalimdor. They
That's a horrible
thrived off
haircut
the
he has.
bountiful lands and hunted game for food. Quite frankly, it was a paradise. That was until an invasive enemy marched on their lands.
A deer? What the hell? They got taken down by the trolls? Those big ass bulls got taken down by the trolls? Okay, see, like that troll I understand. But the rest? That makes sense. It's a gorilla. A bear, I understand.
The rambunctious trolls traveled from far-off lands from the east and competed with the Yaungol for the natural resources around central Kalimdor.
So just wipe them out. Just remove them. Fight back.
Quite frankly, it was really frustrating having to compete with the trolls dominating their hunting grounds.
Why were they dominating?
Instead of waging war with the Tusk Freaks, the Yaungol instead chose to migrate and travel down south.
See, that's the problem. That's literally the problem right there. The fact that they chose to migrate. This is your house. You let them come in your house and tell you who's boss. You let them come in your house and eat off your plate. You're 7-8 feet tall bulls. How did this happen?
Cenarius pleaded for them to stay, but
see, I digress.
The Yaungol were already off to greener pastures.
Now they look soft.
Pretty tasty.
What? No, I am not something to taste. Please, Yaungol, come back. Oh my goodness, please.
He stayed? Did he get whacked by the trolls? Bro.
And
I keep wanting to say Cenarius Whisperwind, but that's two completely different people. I'm not a lore guy.
But little did they know, they were the ones being hunted.
Of course they're the ones being hunted by the trolls with pandas. This is like 4 expansions in. Has Pandaria always been there or something? 5 expansions in. Who is that? The Huo Jin or something, right? That's what it is? Wow Jin. Yeah, I mean, facts, dude. Like, what are you doing? Can you imagine being a 9-foot tall bull with a weapon and you're scared? Can you imagine that?
The Yaungol had made a grave mistake and were enslaved by the Mogu.
The Mogu. So who are the Huo Jin? Like Huogin. That's somebody. I know it's somebody.
Race that had enslaved all other inhabitants in southern Kalimdor.
You Duke Mankin, Brick Cheekin, Oop for Brain, Sticky Stealing, Nib Grubbin, Dibs, Nibbling Face Jumper!
I feel like he dropped some slurs right there.
Before your new masters.
The Ook Duker guy. Oh!
For generations upon generations.
He's in that dungeon
the
talking about
Yaungol
Ookin and
suffered
Dukin.
as servants for the Mogu. The most monumental project they slaved away on
was
the Serpent Spine.
5
the great
expansions
wall that
in.
divided their territory from the...
Because they don't even look like... See, like, what? They don't even look like that now. Like, the Taurens don't even look like that in the normal game as of right now. So why are we 5 expansions in talking about... Like, have the Panda Land always been there?
Ravenous Mantid, even though
these
the
big-ass
Mantid
crickets
could fly.
What do they have to do with anything? He just looked dumb. Like, looked like he meant to be conquered.
Have not yet learned of my power.
The Yaungol and the
my
other
phone,
servants of the Mogu suffered for thousands of years under the tyranny of Lei Shen. With the Thunder King at the helm of their
Yep, I remember
empire,
him. He looked kinda
the
goated.
Mogu were an unstoppable army who threatened to control all of Azeroth if left unchecked. But then Lei Shen made the biggest mistake of his life, and he allied with a troll.
What a
Long story
idiot.
short, Lei
Bro, Jonathan, I know you're going to see this video. This is the stupidest... I don't know what's up with trolls, man. I feel like they're just dumb, man. I don't know what it is. I don't know why it always happens. They look cool, but they're just so stupid. Every time I hear troll anything, I'm like, why did you mess up this bad? Like, why do you have 3-pronged feet?
Shen and the Zandalari leader went on a mission together in Oldham for more power, and they accidentally blew up. This sudden
it's just
removal
stupid,
of
just
a leader
dumb.
created a power vacuum within the Mogu Empire, and they constantly cycled through new emperors.
Oh, see?
Each
That's susceptible
one
to
being
attack.
more brutal than the last. The final
Susceptible.
emperor was a Mogu named Lao Fei.
And he has the stupidest
a ruler
hat.
who held no sympathy for his subjects.
Okay.
A common punishment for disobedient slaves was to take their children and send them off to the Serpent Spine and use them as fodder against the local Mantid.
I'm growing a beard.
Like, why would you do that? Hey, man, you pay your taxes? Nope. Your kid's going into the bug
Now,
hand.
in
Like,
secret,
what do you mean?
The Yaungol and the other enslaved races banded together and worked to overthrow their Mogu rulers.
Like, how could
But
they not
look, I'll
in
be
the first
honest
place?
with you, really the reason why the slaves all got liberated was because there was this Pandaren named Kang who learned how to use Kung Fu, and he taught all the other Pandaren how to learn Kung Fu.
That's
and the
Poe!
Yaungol were there kind of just existing.
So was this when the Panda Land revolted? Bruh. That's literally part of the Furious 5.
Kang
That's right there. That's the Furious 5. I can't
later
even
went
believe you
on
put
to
that in the
direct
video.
3 films about his experiences, and also suffered mortal wounds from his battle with the Mogu. The Yaungol, on the other hand,
Is that actually in the
split
game?
into 2 lines of thinking. One group decided to remain in southern Kalimdor and developed an aggressive, warlike culture, but
That's
the bulk
tough.
of the bovines moved back up north to return to Cenarius, whose
Okay.
tales were only
I
a
like
distant
that.
memory now in their culture. Some of these
Did he get killed? Did he get killed by the trolls?
Yaungol decided to play life on hard mode and moved all the way up to the north to the frozen tundra. These tribes would eventually turn into the Tonka, who live in communities
these
like
are the
Ice
ones
Mist Village,
that you turn into.
a safe haven surrounded by waterfalls.
With the trinket that I was
where
talking
if it
about, the
actually
Something's Will,
existed, it would
Deathbringer's Will, I
sound
think.
like
Hello, can you hear me? Who the hell decided to make a village surrounded by giant waterfalls?
Anyways, the
point.
bulk of the
Asking real
Yaungol
questions.
returned to their homelands once again,
Are
bracing
they-
themselves
reminds me of
to
Ungoro
deal with
Crater,
the
but I don't think
torrent
that's what this
of
is.
annoyance that the trolls brought on their land.
Oh hey,
He's
remember
alive.
those troll guys? Well, I made them look like myself. How cool is that?
Please don't tell me that's how Night Elf started. Please don't tell
In
me that's
Central
what it is.
Kalimdor, there is a font of unlimited arcane power
Okay.
called the Well of Eternity. This
That's where that is? I had to process that for a second. Anyways.
raw power had transformed the local trolls into the Kaldurai we know today, aka the Night Elves.
That's how Night Elves became thick. What? What the?
This raw arcane power transformed the Yaungol into the Tauren.
Moo, are you happy now?
These two magically enhanced races lived
Well,
in relative peace for thousands of
how did
years and
we
learned about nature
get
and
beef?
stuff, but
Not
their
'cause he's a cow,
cultures
like, how
never
did-
really integrated together because a lot of Kaldorei didn't want to mingle with such a bestial and nomadic
Oh wow,
race
they were
like the Tauren.
racist.
But, you know, that kind of all changed when Queen Ajara, the leader of the Kaldorei, made a pact with Sargeras and summoned a bunch of demons on
Why did she
Azeroth.
summon the demons? So it's
Suddenly,
This is like
a
when
bunch of
Eve bit
demons
the
are
apple.
all over Azeroth, and the world is thrown into chaos.
This is
Amongst
crazy.
the destruction, there's only one instance recorded in history of the Tauren fighting back against the demonic invasion.
okay.
Huln
even know the
High
Taurens-
Mountain, the chieftain of the High Mountain,
This
united
is who
the
the High
surrounding
Mountain are.
tribes and worked with the Kaldorei
kinda
resistance
tough. I like
to
that.
fight back against the demons.
I always wonder where they came from.
During the war, Huln saved a moose named Ekaro, who was favored by the ancient stag spirit Malorn. And in return, Cenarius blessed Huln and his tribe by granting them all moose horns.
Nice.
Yeah, I guess Cenarius wasn't really one for subtlety. Anyways,
Like,
this
okay.
war ended with the elves causing problems like they always do, and the entire world exploded.
Is this Legion or around then? Or is this completely different? I just see Legion because I think green. 1100 years before the Dark Portal. The High Mountains were already a thing? Am I stupid? Am I missing pieces of this puzzle? I thought we were in the future. You know, my first character ever was a Tauren hunter. It was. Forgot his name though.
The Tauren had persevered through the radical changes of Azeroth's landscape.
Like, look at that. Not a thought used to be in my head when I was walking through these lands as a kid. Not even one thought, man. Not one. Miss Jose's.
And remained a tribalistic race that settled upon the plains of Kalimdor.
Yeah, I remember that.
Above all else, it was the Tauren's mission to live in perfect harmony with the Earth Mother. The
Earth Mother
is the representation of Azeroth herself,
Okay.
an omnipotent goddess who the Tauren revere.
Is that how you say omnipotent? Omnipotent? Is that omnipotent? Is that actually how you say it? Or is it omnipotent?
And swear to protect. It is said that the Earth Mother watches over her children with the sun and the moon. The sun is named Anshi, and the moon is named Musha.
What class uses those two things?
Musha is also
Something
worshipped
has
by
the blessing of
Ninos, who
Anshi.
call her Elune, a mysterious goddess I wish we knew nothing about. One region that was particularly sacred to the Tauren was the grasslands of Mashanshi, also
I have
known
no
as
idea what that is.
the loom of the Earth Mother.
No idea.
There were radiating elemental whispers beneath these lands that led the Tauren to believe that the Earth Mother herself rested underneath.
Did they just
For
start digging?
decades, experienced Tauren shamans worked on awakening their goddess from the earth. Countless times they meditated. Countless times they granted their goddess with offerings. And countless times they prayed for an answer.
Are they screaming
and
into the
eventually,
moon?
the goddess that dwelled beneath them answered their call.
No way. I actually thought this was not going to happen.
Run!
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. We fought that lady in that one dungeon. Is that dangerous? Like, what is that? How is that the Earth Mother, man? How did they spawn this thing?
What dwelled beneath was no Earth Mother. It was the enormous Earth elemental known as Princess Theradras.
There it is.
The enraged
Theradas.
princess devoured all life around her, making the once fertile lands of Mashanshi into the barren wasteland called Desolus.
What? Nah, man.
This sudden, dramatic loss of life sent ripples throughout the Emerald Dream and caught the attention of
This has to do with the
Cenarius.
What?
Such a catastrophic disaster could not be ignored, and
Princess
Cenarius sent
Phaedrus?
his son,
She's like level
Zaatar,
30.
to investigate the
How
disturbance.
could she have caused so
within
much
Kalimdor.
damage? How did she fit in the cave door? In that door?
Zaatar readied himself for the horrors to come. Whatever nightmarish creature brought such a radical destruction to their radiant natural lands surely was a foe not to be trifled with.
Yeah, what is this? I didn't even know she was that ugly.
Zaytar's first reaction was not
gross.
fear, but arousal.
What?
The life that Princess Theradras had consumed made her the most beautiful creature he had ever seen. Her pebbly face,
A joke?
her buxom mineral chest, and oh,
Is this a joke?
don't get me started on that bouldery bedrock of a fat dumpy. The two
Bouldery bedrock of a fat dumpy? That has to be an original sentence. Like, there's no way someone's ever said that before.
became forbidden lovers, and they made love.
Are you for real?
Yes, this is the actual lore as stated in
Centaur abandoned his earlier quest and became Daedrus' mate. What? He was against nature, but he could not deny the love that bloomed in his heart. From this forbidden union, an aberrant race was born. They were called the Centaur. But that was him. He's the one who started the Kolkar and the Barons that cursed me when I was a little kid, that I hated fighting every single time. Is this where it really started? Are you freaking for real? They were called the Centaur, and their barbarism would come to terrorize the lands of Kalimdor. What the Centaur lacked in elegance and beauty, they made up for in strength. Their horse-like lower bodies afforded them great speed, while their burly humanoid torsos gave them incredible physical power. Yet the Centaur's penchant for brutality. What does penchant mean? I've never even seen that word. Penchant for brutality overshadowed all of their other traits. Upon seeing the Centaur, Zaytar immediately recognized the depths of his sin. Facts. Though he tried to connect with his offspring, he could not bear their presence. The Centaur recognized the...
page.
Oh no, it disappeared. Something of their father's eyes, and the Centaur recognized the something of their father's eyes, and it drove them into a blind rage. The savage
144 of the Warcraft Chronicles Volume 1. From this event, the Centaur
crazy
were born.
right here. I hate them. All of them. That whole Barrens green-looking area near Wailing Caverns, I think, is the most aggravating. I have PTSD from playing that as a kid.
Zaytar
Straight
came
up.
too after the rebelly coitus. He realized the error of his ways.
Thank you.
The Centaur were a malformed, smelly, low-polygon bastardization
That's
of the Keepers of
360p.
the Grove. They were a stain on Azeroth that could not be easily wiped clean. The Centaur took note of their father, who
Bruh.
looked down on them in disgust, and they killed him.
Damn! No wonder they're so angry. Bro, they
This
said, all right, you
bastard
don't want
race
us, we're
then
taking it
spread
for
like
ourselves.
a plague across Kalimdor. While the Tauren focused on balance with nature, the Centaur
They don't give a
the
damn.
opposite.
They don't give a damn.
The barbaric race pillaged
Look at that, they
and
skewered that
overhunted the
pig.
tranquil lands of
Butt to
Kalimdor.
mouth.
Every creature they came across was met with unbridled hostility.
I also didn't like those boars either.
For
the
the
blood
next
of a Garmagon
1,000
looking dudes.
years, the various Tauren tribes scattered across Kalimdor, only united by their mutual distaste for the Centaur.
Okay.
The
Okay, so y'all got
warmongering
together.
horsemen would strike the Tauren not out of necessity, but for sport.
The love of the game.
The Tauren, on the other hand, had no love for war
gonna get
and
smoked.
would deplete
We're gonna get smoked.
all options before combat. Some Tauren made the grave mistake of calling the Centaur's mom fat, which only enraged the horsemen even more
That'd be your mama
because
big.
the Tauren were right.
Ain't wrong. There's no way that these Tauren... let me just... If they somehow lost a fight to the Centaurs and the Kolkars, and they know magic, and they're bigger and they're stronger, they're just soft.
The Tauren had been pushed to the very brink of extinction. Their approach to the situation needed to change, and fast.
Their approach to
Karen
the
Bloodhook,
trolls walking into their
chieftain
crib
of
and
the
eating off
Bloodhook
their
tribe,
plate should have been
decided that
different.
perhaps recruiting an ally would be the best strategy.
They need to start shooting.
His first choice was obvious.
They need to take those...
Perhaps the
Welcome to Ashenvale. Please leave.
Night
Facts.
Elves,
They
who
need
had
to
a
literally
history
take
with the Tauren,
bows,
could assist.
Start blasting.
I mean, they
Use their
cared
druid
about life
ability.
on Azeroth
Start blasting.
almost as much as the Tauren, so
The cold car's going to see that horn. It's going to just walk up on him and punch him in the head.
surely they would
They
help.
don't even think. They just fight.
Hey guys, remember how your people kind of sort of blew the whole world up? Well, maybe you can repay us and help us with the Centaur problem because, they'll probably kill all you guys after they're done killing us.
There's no way. Were the Centaur like super
Could you
strong?
help? Pretty
Because they were
please?
born from the Daedrus lady or something?
The Tauren
They're like level
received
12.
no response.
Or 20? You got a
Well,
40.
their first choice
double gap
clearly
even in
wasn't an
Classic.
option. But as Karen and his tribe roamed the desert plains of Durotar,
The really
they
trash
stumbled
mod.
upon a surprising new ally.
The orcs and the trolls.
I am Cairn, chief of the Bloodhoof Tauren.
Okay.
Loktar, friend.
His name's Karen.
What is it you wish?
Although
Thought
the
it was Cain.
Tauren and the orcs and the Darkspear trolls had very different backgrounds, they quickly realized that they shared very similar ideals. They were
Okay.
all honorable people, and Karen and the other Tauren could teach these races of the Horde the spiritual ways of
Of the
shamanism.
horde, so that's already been
In
established.
return, the Horde could assist them with driving back the Centaur from their lands.
All right.
Also, Karen could help Thrall with a spirit quest because he was looking for Medivh.
Are his eyes
but,
getting farther apart?
That's a long story.
Like, why did he like trolls? Every time I even see him, man, I'm like, why did you go wrong in so many ways? Like, why are they standing next to the Tauren at this point? Like, didn't they push them out, or is that just the Amani? And these are the Darkspear, and they're just two different homies. I gotta watch like the story of the trolls to
Point
pursue
is,
something.
the
though.
Tauren, the Darkspear trolls, and the Orcish bromance was in full force, and with their armies combined, they fought their way through the heart of Centaur territory.
Okay,
Ishnealopara.
that is a super nostalgic song.
Blood and thunder, all the tribes.
See, the trolls didn't even have a battle cry. Like, they didn't even say that. Right, not Warcraft. Wait, is this what it looks like? I've never actually. I kind of want to play these games because I've never even seen them, and I feel like it would make so much more lore sense. Feral Spirit.
Lobrigard.
That audio came from Warcraft? Wait, why does this game actually look fast paced? Is this sped up? This is sped up, right?
Lobrigard.
Actually looks like kind of fun, I can't lie. That's a crazy looking thumb. That arrow pointer looked
The
like
Horde's
this.
combined might had driven the Centaur back, letting
like
the
that.
Tauren be able to thrive once more in their ancestral lands of Mulgore.
Huh?
Karen and his tribe were forever in Warchief Thrall's debt, vowing to ally themselves with the Horde no matter what happens next. Upon the peaks of Mulgore, the Bloodhoof tribe established the village of Thunderbluff, a safe haven for all Tauren tribes and members of the Horde to settle.
So they said we
And
can't
from that
fight
day
down low, we
forward,
just gotta go up
the
and up and
Tauren
up.
remained as proud members of the Horde.
Huh.
Even though Karen was later murdered by a war chief of the Horde years later, but again, that's a story for another time.
Can't lie though, Garrosh is just super cool, so it doesn't really matter. Garrosh is just, that's my goat right there. Him and Arthas are like, they're like right there. Oh, I forgot he was off the pack. They put him in jail.
Craziest dream ever.
A dream? That was no dream, young one. I've never seen someone react to those herbs that way.
Get away from me, you Mogu! Oh my! Oh,
Was he just beating somebody?
And large and made of stone.
Oh my God,
I
this man
hate
was
them
tweaking.
so much. Get away from me, you demon! You're all demons. Get away, you fell guards and.
Oh hell no, they put a carpet on him.
A Tauren, a Yaungol, and a Tonka walk into a bar. Oh, this isn't a joke. It's my family reunion.
Bruh. Nice.
Oh, by the Earth Mother's bosom! What are you doing?
Why is he freaking out?
Your lucky Karen's son, Chieftain Bane, is
Oh, he
here,
was
or you'll be
naked.
Excommunicated.
He
from
was naked.
Thunderbluff.
Oh.
Thank the Earth Mother he's not here, but where is he?
Well, you see, Bane Bloodhoof has gone on a valorous mission for his people. He has traveled to another reality
Bane.
called the Shadowlands.
Thought it was
A
Cain.
place
That his son?
filled with horrific beings that we could not even imagine. Alas, I am sure our chieftain is making the Tauren proud, defending the universe from whatever may come our way.
Like, that's what I remember. Like, he ain't do a damn thing. Like, a damn thing. Thanks a lot. All right, well, that was a story of how the Taurens almost went extinct. I'm a little bit more upset than I wish I could have been today. I cannot believe that they just let the trolls come in and push them out, and I didn't know they were complete pushovers. So for that being said, I will never roll a Tauren again in my entire life. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what other videos you want me to watch in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.